Here we have the Lover's card, which is not always exactly what meets the eye or the obvious. It's representing love, harmony, relationships, values, alignment, choices. The Lover's card has an angel above the naked man and woman. This is Angel Raphael, whose name also means God heals. So it represents both physical and emotional healing. It reminds them of their union of the divine, of their union through the divine. In its purest form, it's about connections and meaningful relationships in our lives that are conscious, that we're creating consciously. And by lovers, I don't mean just romance. The arrival of this card in your reading can show that you have a beautiful spiritual relationship and connection with a loved one, a soul honoring, harmonic relationship. You may have found your soulmate or your life partner. And by soulmate is not just romantic either. Soulmates can be friends, they can be different types of relationships as well. And so it also represents that sexual energy between two people and how it can go beyond instant gratification into something much, much more very spiritual and tantric. When two souls are recognizing coming together to work on their individual spiritual journey and healing towards wholeness together, to remind each other of each other's divinity rather than compete and fight for energy and different types of dynamics that might be manipulative, self-serving, even if it's unconscious. So this is a conscious relationship. And like I said, it doesn't just refer to romantic ties. It can also represent close friendships, family relationships where love, respect, and compassion flow. Compassion and respect are huge. So this is about opening communication that is raw and honest, because when we're communicating with love, we're not coming from the fear of avoidance, even if it's difficult and a little awkward. So they are willing to be vulnerable with each other, be open to listening and learning each other's hearts, and sharing their truest feelings and most vulnerability as we ourselves are in a process of self-acceptance into wholeness. This is about doing that with and in front of another. So this is about trust and confidence, and this is where that can grow and emerge. And it's a powerful bond between two people. And like I said, communicating openly and honestly about with those that you care about will create harmonious and fulfilling relationships built on trust and respect. So it's really important to be clear about your values and your beliefs with your lover. Figuring out your own personal philosophies, your own personal life values, so that way you can create a relationship with someone that has aligned values. It doesn't have to be all perfectly aligned every single bit, because we're able to teach through and with one another and learn from one another. But without those alignments, it's going to be really difficult to have harmony. So it's about staying true and authentic to you and genuine in all of your endeavors and all of this, but with somebody. So it's a choice. It's a choice to love every day. Love is a verb. So it's about making good choices that affect you, that therefore affect the other person. It can also relate to self-love. So a big wake-up call for those that are struggling with self-expression, self-identification, and self-love when this comes up, to refocus your priorities and take that third-party perspective in our lives, to step out of our own bodies, to see clearly what's happening in the situation, and to learn with love and respect for ourselves. It can also symbolize temptation of the heart and being aware of choices that affect other people and not taking that lightly, as the ramifications will be lasting. So be mindful and be loving. Come from love and not fear.